got past Kabangdon. Still lots of time to shoot para sa San Miguel. And Washington has been the focal point of the San Miguel attack.
And the way he moved away from that defense of Joe Devance, that's what you want from Jay Washington. Almost like a repo situation.
And a rare miss off that baseline jumper. Here's Santos. He thought about it. All the fans wanted him to take that shot. 16 points na lang ang lamang ng Alaska. Yo drives, scores! Dumatagundong ngayon dito sa Big Dome. San Miguel battling back after trailing by as many as 31 points. In this 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo, Bonzol and Seals All. And apparently, Kirito, the sleeping giant, is now awake.
Well, all about effort. And Dominic Uy mentioned it earlier about that 6-letter word that Coach Ato Agustin emphasized. And you certainly got it. We saw it very clearly in the way San Miguel approached its offense here in the third period. They were very aggressive in going to the hole. Didn't take any unnecessary outside shots unless they had a wide open look. And again, talk about the aggressiveness of San Miguel going strong to the hole. There's Joseph Yo scoring with a left hand. And earlier there was a big set there by Dorian Peña to make that play possible. So nagtutulungan ngayon ang San Miguel. And that's very important for them to get back in this game. They need to play as a team.
Boy, Alaska needed that shot. Oh.
Tony De La Cruz is down. He's in a very awkward position.
I think he's holding on to his back.
His back or his shoulder. He got entangled there with Dorian Peña. Hope he's okay. Let's watch it here.
Oh, his shoulder.
Yeah. Nandaganan yung shoulder.
At bumagsak pa siya.
Yun.
No,
he's holding on to his ankle. Oh my gosh. He has to limp back.
Yeah, yung kanyang left ankle. Hindi niya maitapak.
And oh no, for Alaska, already undermanned. They lose another player.
They do not have Hugnatan, no Kablay, and now possibly no more De La Cruz for this game. Back in a moment. Sa Miyerkules po mag-aarap ang BMEG Derby Ace at ang Meralco Bolts. In the first game, si James Yap against Mac Cardona, and in the second game, the Air 21 Express meet the Rain or Shine Alaska Painters. In the second game, Gabe Norwood, Rabao Luceni, they all collide. PBA Wednesday dito sa Big Dome.
And San Miguel on a huge 21-9 tear here in this third period. Alaska in the first half shot 56% from the floor. Now they're going less than 30% as San Miguel has clearly tightened the screws on defense.
And a collision between Bonbon Custodio and Joseph Yo.
At nasa penalty ng Alaska. Free throws coming up here for San Miguel.
You were mentioning earlier the operative word, the aggressiveness of San Miguel here in the second half. And Joseph Yo is one player who has been very aggressive here in the third quarter. Gino Rufino, anong balita?
Tony De La Cruz sprained his left ankle in that last play. And they are taking the tape off and already icing it. It doesn't seem like he will be able to come back in this particular game. Miko and Kinito?
Malabo na nga, no, pag ganyan na ang itsura ng isang player on the bench. So bad news yan para sa Alaska. Lalong-lalo na kinakain na ng kinakain yung kanilang lamang dito sa third. Here's the Vance. The Vance. Missed it. Bola na San Miguel.
Now the field goal percentage of Alaska slipping. Remember I mentioned the law of averages? Alaska shot 77% from three-point distance in the first half. Here in this quarter, they're shooting just 20% from that range.
A lucky break for the Aces, 2:40 remaining. In a nerve-wracking third period para sa Alaska. Habang dahan-dahan nilang pinapanood na lumiliit yung kanilang kalamangan. Borboran, he replaced Tony De La Cruz on the floor. And Sanitos could not receive the pass, pero last touch against San Miguel. On the floor for the Aces, Bonbon Custodio, Cyrus Baguio, Sanitos, Joe Devance, and Mark Borboran. And here's Borboran with an open shot. Peña clears the rebound. Takbo ng San Miguel dito. Here's Washington. Washington saves the ball, but it ends up with Sanitos. At takbo naman tayo. Wait a minute. Sabi ni Bonbon, okay, let's take it easy.
Missed opportunity there. Joseph Yo a little bit too strong on that pass. But you know, here's where the depleted lineup of Alaska is really hurting them, because L.A. Tenorio has to sit down because he's really quite winded. And Bonbon Custodios had to take over the point guard chores at a time when they need a stabilizer on the floor.
Oh, look out. Arwin Santos with a steal. Santos, Theo, for three. Yes, sir!
And the Coliseum is rocking. San Miguel fans are wide awake now. This lead is down to 10.
I mean, kanina halos lumagpas na sa kalendaryo ang lamang ng Alaska, but the Beermen battling back here in the third. Here's Custodio. Alaska needs a basket here. And they get it from Mark Borboran, who has 6 points off the bench.
So 11 points now scored by Alaska in this quarter.
Here's Washington. Baguio. Oh, look out. Almost a steal. And Joe Devance is all alone. So 4 straight points para sa Alaska, and 4 points that they desperately needed at this juncture. So here's a Handy Fix 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all and seals all.
Back-to-back baskets by Alaska, giving them a little bit of a cushion here.
But in no way is this San Miguel comeback over. I mean, they've really charged full force in this third quarter. Napaatras ang Alaska, but four unanswered points, allowing Alaska to get their bearings here. Here's our Explode Energy Drink Animal sa Lakas play of the third quarter. And Joseph Yo just slicing through like a samurai sword para sa ating Explode Energy Drink Animal sa Lakas play of the quarter. So under a minute to play here in the third.
I noticed that Daniel Defonso has not been used here by San Miguel. He certainly would have added more scoring shot. Here we go. Nice dunk shot coming from Joe Devance.
6 unanswered points para sa Alaska, 28 points para kay Joe Devance.
That lead was cut down to 10.
And near steal by Baguio. And the steal is completed. And who has the ball? It's with Kabagbot. Kabagbot with the time winding down. Santos no go. Danny Siegel is blocked, but a foul is spotted by referee Boy Cruz. Third personal laban kay Tos. I mean, just red hot action here inside the Big Dome. Joe Devance slamming it home for a 6-0 run by Alaska, and Danny Siegel. 6 free throw para sa San Miguel. With 13.5 seconds remaining in the third, Tenorio is sent back in the ball game by Tim Cone.
Well, he had his rest in between the quarters.
Nine points para kay Danny Siegel. 10 seconds remaining dito sa third quarter. San Miguel with 2 fouls to give. So one more foul to give. Yan ang sinasabi ni Coach Ato Agustin with 5.6 seconds remaining in the third period. Custodio. They're not fouling him. They didn't have to. Nevertheless, Sonny Toss and company might be a little lucky that they survived the third quarter still with this lead, 82-68, because that was a ferocious rally by San Miguel in the third. Back with the fourth quarter after these. Back to PBA Big Time Sunday, live on Solar TV. And San Miguel using a 17-9 run. Just a torrid comeback in that third quarter para makabalik sa ating laro. They were down by as many as 31. But the Beermen are back in this game. But Alaska still ahead, 82-68 as we go to Dominic Uy.
Thank you, Miko. Coach, kanina 26 ngayon 14 na lang. Ano pa kailangan nyo gawin para maklinch tong win na to?
So, kailangan namin gawin yung kung anong ginawa namin third quarter, yung defense namin. Kasi nung first two quarters namin, napaka-relax. That's why, ganun ang lead eh. Sobrang tambak talaga. So, nakabalik kami, gumanda yung depensa namin, naging agresibo sila. Ngayon, okay, nandito na. We're back sa ball game.
Thank you, Coach. I'll let you go back to coaching. Miko?
Of course, there's Ato Agustin, always level-headed about things. Kahit na nag-aabol sila dito sa ating ball game. Yo, spins into nowhere, and the ball will go to Alaska. The ball will go to Alaska despite very vocal complaints from the San Miguel bench.
Well, Danny Siegel and Joseph Yo couldn't believe it. I think Alaska has also defended that pick and roll of San Miguel very well.
Here's Baguio. Tenorio. Shot clock down to 7. A high looper. Denisi clears the rebound.
You know, if there's any team that can come back from a 31-point lead in the first half, it's really San Miguel because of the depth of their bench. And for Alaska, I think it's well, look at that move by Danny Siegel, posting up, getting a one-on-one situation. They want that isolation with Danny Siegel. And if you're Alaska, you have to stay aggressive.
That's a holding foul laban kay Joseph Yo. First personal laban kay Yo. First team foul laban sa San Miguel here in the payoff period. Alaska starting the fourth quarter with Cyrus Baguio, Sonny Toss, Eli Tenorio, Bonbon Custodio, and Mark Borboran. Sam Eman already with 4 personal fouls. Is on the bench. Here's Yo for 3, off the mark. And here's Siegel inside, up and under, no go. Ontiveros keeping the ball alive, but it ends up with Bonbon. And a foul given up by Cabagnot in the backcourt. So Cabagnot sits down in favor of Olsen Racela. Nasa mga unang bahagi tayo ng fourth and final quarter. Nico Halili kasama si El Decano, Senyor Canito Henson, Gino Rufino, and Dominic Uy. Here's Custodio, shot knocked down to 2, and Skyros misses.
But they got the shot off on time, but here's San Miguel.
Siegel drives and misses. Just did not have the right pectus for that shot, and here's Tenorio. And Tenorio will wait for white shirts here. Here's Borboran for 3.
Drawing applause from the San Miguel fans with an air ball. Can you believe that Alaska shot so well from 3-point distance in the first half? Now they're faltering. Now they're firing blanks, opening the door slightly for San Miguel to come back.
Nearly 3 minutes having gone by here in the fourth quarter. Arwin Santos turns around and misses.